Right. Tonight's meeting to order. I have a motion to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So our first order of business is playground equipment update. So couple of things. We had one piece of equipment that was damaged. It was the swing with two different seats to it. And we contacted Compin. It was covered under warranty. They were here within a day or two, repaired it. So that is all set. The zip line, as many of you know, was out of commission for the weekend in October. We sectioned it off so that we could update our signage, because the signage that we had placed with age requirements had been peeled off. So we got more permanent signage that reinforces that the equipment is for ages 5 to 12. And this should eliminate any parent who's with their child not sure if they're under the age of 5 whether or not they should use the zip line. It's not appropriate for kids under the age of 5. So the next thing I wanted to cover under the playground was the warranty, and Bob from Compin, who was our installer, put together a after project document, which includes our warranty, owner's responsibilities. It's a very well detailed document. We'll make sure everybody gets a copy, but please do take a look, because that is our roadmap. That's our game plan for how we will maintain it. The other thing I wanted to discuss was phase 2. I've been talking to Compin about phase 2, actually, maybe even before phase 2. There have been suggestions to alter the zip line so that people can line up behind the zip line, as opposed to one person being able to stand on the zip line at a time. And that never happens because it seems like there's always a crowd. People coming up and going down at the same time, not a great idea. So they have given us a suggestion for how they can alter that. And they have asked us to budget $8,000 for that, but they said that there will be discounting involved. So
That's cool. I wonder, knowing that some parts are interchangeable and others aren't. We did certainly receive feedback that about a slide. I was wondering, like, optically, like, could they possibly maybe add like a slide?
Oh, going out the side?
Yeah.
Not for this particular piece of equipment, but the slide is coming for sure. That'll be in phase 2. So one thing that I had thought about, the trustees are advertising their grant, and the grant has to be submitted by December 31st. We're hoping to have, I'm hoping to have the 501c3 in place by then or shortly after. So I think it would probably be appropriate to apply for the trustees grant to cover the costs for this particular thing, because we can get this done, I think, fairly quickly, and that'll alleviate the traffic on the zip line before the spring. How much traffic we'll get during the winter, but definitely want to have this in place.
We were
for the spring.
on the playground a lot this weekend because our grandchildren are here and it's busy.
It's busy still,
It's busy.
even though it's cold.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good playground.
yeah.
So,
A lot of happy too.
a lot of happy kids. Okay, so that's the equipment update. I do have also initial pricing for phase 2. So when we talked about $500,000, really, that was just a kind of the top for the equipment. The part that we also have to realize, we have the installation as well, which is being earmarked as about $240,000. So as we look for additional budget for not only phase 2, but the additional neighborhood playgrounds, we're looking for $1 million in revenue. And
Okay.
for folks we know
Okay.
that's what we have to.
So it's $1 million. Okay.
So we really do need to be going for a minimum of $1 million.
Okay.
For funding for that. And look, in terms of the neighborhood playgrounds update, we did add somebody to the playground subcommittee, and his name is Matt Eibel. He his kids go to Bull Hill, and we're looking to him to be the leader for the Bull Hill Neighborhood Playground, to be revamping that. He was not able to make it tonight because he's traveling for the holidays, but will be here in December.
Okay.
So we look forward to having him as part of the committee. And the last thing, I just want to go back and talk about the zip line. I know, Judy, you saw this in the paper,
Yeah.
that in the trustees meeting, they had put in that there was rumor that the zip line has been a safety issue and is now tied up, so the kids can't play on it yet. And I did put a letter to the editor, letting folks know, just clearing the air, letting folks know that it's up, it's working, and that it was just pulled, not because it was damaged,
No.
but that we wanted to put in extra signage. So that's what we have there. Public comments, Nicholas?
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you. Nicholas Brock, local Delawarean, out of Wilmington. I wanted to commend the council and also the playground subcommittee for their efforts in revitalizing, in providing an outlet for young kids just to be outside and enjoy themselves. I think nowadays we get so caught up in being inside. It's just nice to get out and enjoy the sort of atmosphere of just being a kid again. I bring my daughters here from Wilmington, and they often enjoy just being out and about. So I commend you guys for your efforts, and I'm interested in seeing phase 2 and what that looks like, and just the opportunities that are going to grow from that and the people that it will attract. So thank you all for your efforts.
Thank you for coming tonight.
And we enjoy our visitors.
Yes, we really do, and love to see that the playground is full of kids who are having a great time. Any comments? Judy?
No.
Okay. I hope everybody has a really wonderful Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you guys in December. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more in terms of budget. There's a playground that Compton has told me about that is in Media, Pennsylvania, that has a long ADA ramp. And
Oh,
they wanted to
okay.
go take a look at it, and you guys are welcome to come
Okay.
as well. You want to do a field trip?
Sure.
Good.
What's up for a field trip?
Good. I know you're at, you're,
That's something that we have to not let die on the vine is the extension, right?
right.
Of the ADA that we presently have.
Exactly. So it's the ramp that we put in to phase 2. We want to make sure is not kind of like a dead zone.
Right.
We want to make sure it is as fun as the rest of the playground is every step of the way.
Right.
And so apparently what they've done in Media is they've done a really good job with a ramp, with things working off that ramp. So he wants me to go up and see it so that we can plan the budget.
To do the same.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
do the same. So I think, so let's pick a date.
Okay.
Brian, if you're around, I totally understand if you are up to your ears in council business.
But I would be remiss if I didn't say, with Thanksgiving coming up, I am thankful for this committee and for the work that has been done over the last several years. It is definitely something that we all should be proud of. And again, I look at this, and we're all on the same page as a launching pad. You know, this is really just the beginning.
I think so too. I think this is,
I had a moment, I guess I was out walking this weekend, a little later than normal, so I was cutting across Battery Park. And it was loaded with families and children and the laughter, and I just sat there for a minute like, oh, I helped do that, and this is
Yeah.
great, and
Yeah.
it was a wonderful feeling, because we had some frustrations, and then.
yeah, no question. I was not smooth sailing. But the end result, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I actually was coming back from traveling. And instead of pulling into my spot in front of my house, I went into the 3rd Street parking lot and just sat there and watched the kids. I was like, this feels good.
Yeah.
It was really a worthwhile endeavor. So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. And thanks for coming tonight. All right, move to adjourn. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, guys, thank you again. Hey, Kathy, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you again, Ms. Cathy.
You're welcome.
Are you staying local?